Alright, hopping right back into the screen printing stuff. I got this paper here that was just in a drawer. It's transparency paper. It's got one side is glossy, the other side, this side right here is more like a textured. You can hear it, you can kind of see it. And this is the design I'm going to try to print. So let's just try and print it. The internet said that this printer that I got won't print on transparency paper, so we'll see. Worked, kind of. Alright, so we know that this paper works. This is really exciting. My friend said to print 2 copies probably, just to stack them up so you get a better image. So let's do that. I'm printed this size one right here, large size. And then I printed what I thought would be closer to like a pocket sized one, but this is still pretty big. But we know that this printer prints on the paper, so yeah, let's get some more stuff printed. So since we're working smarter, not harder here, we got 4 of the same images on one piece of paper, and the idea is that I'll be able to cut these all out and stack them on top of each other. It's worth a shot. Otherwise, I'm just going to end up printing 2 to 3 of the same images, taking up 3 sheets of paper. Alright, so I'm just going through and making the images darker. That way the concentration of ink reflects that on the transparency paper. So we have, in theory, a way darker image printed on the paper, which means we won't have to stack up as much. But since we're learning, we're going to try different things, and yeah, that's what it's all about. So this is essentially what you'd be working with the bigger design. It's alright size. Got a little bit of cut off right here on the. This is just me figuring out how to work this thing. The screen printer, and then this is the darkened quadruple stack I'm going to try to cut this as perfectly as possible, and then just stack them on top of each other so when I get that burn, it really shows through the screen. Also, something to note is the fact that you can actually burn multiple images on each silk screen. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Alright, so we are back in the garage. We got some potential images to burn. My friend said to just print multiple copies if you have any light shining through your design. And as you can see, we got a lot of light shining through. So I kind of want to have like the first go of this go well, obviously. But yeah, so that's pretty much what we're working with here. So yeah, I want the first attempt of this to at least be usable. I want to have like a decent product. So I'm going to go ahead and double up the images. But first, not only do I have to decide which mesh screen to use, I have to clean it, make sure there's no dust or debris on it, and then most importantly, you have to check this 7-year-old can of emulsion. It says it's extremely fast exposing, one part, ready to use, textile and sharp edges and excellent resolution. So I went ahead and popped this open already just to see if I wanted to film this video, and as you can see down here we got some flakes of dried emulsion, but inside this can here it's hard to do with one hand. It looks like it probably isn't usable just looking at the elasticity of this. I did get a spatula, so let me go grab that. I went and grabbed a spatula from the dollar store, and I'm just going to stir it up a little bit. Hopefully it gets a little runnier, and if it does, I can put it into this little trough thing here and we can get this thing coated. But first we have to prepare a area for the emulsion to dry in the dark, and I don't have that set, so I don't know how dangerous this chemical. I'm gonna get some gloves on too because I don't know anything about this stuff. But yeah, this is a 230 mesh count. So how do you turn this off? There, okay. In my last video I had a bunch of errors with the focusing on it. It looked like it was filmed with like a potato. So I'm going to see if I got anything. The finer the mesh count, the higher the resolution of your image is going to be. And since this is a pretty straightforward image in terms of like, it doesn't really need a lot of like clarity because it is just kind of a rough looking image. I'm not too concerned about the mesh count, so I'm going to go ahead and try to find a screen that is a lower mesh count to practice this on, so I don't mess up this one if I mess it up at all filming this video, because I have no idea what I'm doing. So it looks like all the ones that I have out of the box are all 230s, and then I have this box of 110, and these were not exposed to all the dust and stuff like the other ones, so I'm not really concerned about needing to clean this at all. And we'll just double check to make sure that it'll fit on there. It fits just fine. So I'm going to use this screen right here, but first, like I said, I got to find a way to make a completely dark area for this thing with some good airflow. And I was thinking just leave it in the garage, right? But my brother comes out here all the time during the night, so it's kind of like I got to find a way to make it brother proof here. Maybe there's another way. Maybe we could use like the bathroom and just lock the door or something for 24 hours, 12 hours, whatever. And then I said, let's just see if this emulsion is even usable, and it is not. Do not stick your dick in that. Who said that? But yeah, so this stuff is no good at all. And so in the meantime, I'm going to get back to car content, like I'm sure most of you guys are here for. And I will order some fresh emulsion, and I should probably stop doing this. Yeah, so bummer, not surprised. It's been 7 years. Like I'm surprised the ink even looks like it's usable. I'm gonna go ahead and order some fresh ink and fresh emulsion and fresh whatever this is, emulsion remover. That's what you use to get the stuff off so you can reuse your screens. And this is going to be on hold for, I'm not going to use Amazon, you guys, so it might be like a week or two, but I just really don't mess with Amazon. I may give someone that does have an Amazon account some money and have them order it for me, but I really, really hate Amazon with a passion. I feel like they're the reason everything sucks right now. You know? So, let's go back to doing this real quick. I don't know what it is. It's just kind of cool. Like, it's like it's sticky, but then it's not. So this is going in the trash. Shout out to the dollar store. I'll put in a clip about the dollar store over here. I saw all these memes and stuff talking about, oh, Joe Biden made the prices on the dollar store go up to $7. And I went there today. I'll insert the clip right here. They had a scanner. I never thought I would see the day where Dollar Tree had a scan for price. Thanks, Obama. For the price on it, and I was like, why would they need that? Everything's like $1.25, isn't it? And then I was like, oh, it's not anymore. It is Joe Biden. No, it's not. They just have different products now, and I think it's a step in the right direction as long as they still offer cheap stuff. The irony about the dollar store is it actually costs more than buying in bulk, but most people that go to the dollar store obviously can't afford to buy in bulk. So, stuff like soaps and everything there is marked up significantly. I'm not going to go on an anti-capitalism tirade here. I'm going to go ahead and end the video because I have nothing else to do tonight. This video is over. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Car stuff tomorrow. Peace out. Here.